G'day guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitar Zero Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play Joker and the Queen by Ed Sheeran. In this lesson, I'll teach you two different ways of playing this song. The first method will be the easiest possible way of playing this, and the second method will be a finger-picked version if you want to strip it back a little bit more. I also have a fingerstyle tutorial for this song. If you're a little more advanced with your finger picking, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. If you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitar0tohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook, or if you want to improve in your guitar in general, then sign up to Guitar Zero to Hero Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. Let's jump into the lesson. Right, so I'm going to start by showing you the easiest possible way of playing this song with just some easy strummed chords. And in the second half of this video, I'll show you how you can finger pick those chords to strip it back a little bit. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I also have a fingerstyle arrangement for this song. If you want to learn that, there's a link in the description below. So for the easy version, let's start with the verse, which is really simple. There's just one line of chords here. We'll start with a C chord, and then we're going to go to a D minor. Then we have an F, a G, and then back to our C. Now our strumming pattern is going to be really simple. It's going to be all down strums at eighth notes, followed by a quick up strum. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. And in succession, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now with the strumming pattern, if you want to add a little bit more feel to it, what you can do is actually accent the downbeats. So the 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can play them a little bit harder. And on all the in-between beats or the end beats, you can just focus on hitting just the bass note of the chord and just playing that super quietly. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. Now you'll notice that for the third bar, the F to the G is contained within one strumming pattern. So the point at which we'll change from the F to the G will be on the 3 beat. So just the F to the G by itself, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we put that all together, and this is the verse. That line of chords is just played through twice, and that's it for the verse. Next we move on to the chorus, which is really simple. There's just 4 chords here. So we start with an A minor, and then we go to a D minor, and then a G, and then finally C. We're going to play each chord for one strumming pattern, and the chorus sounds like... And that line of chords is just played through twice. The bridge is just the same as the verse, and the final thing we need to learn is just the outro tag at the end, which is just 2 chords. It's the G, and then the C. We're not going to apply any strumming patterns there. It will just be the G held out for a bar, and then the C to end the song. So those are all the parts for the super simple strum version. So now I'll teach you a finger-picked version, which sounds really nice if you want to just strip things back, whilst keeping it fairly simple. So let's start with the verse, and there's one line of tab here, and we're going to play a C major 7 here. So it's actually the same as a C, just lift your index finger. Now for our finger picking basics, your thumb will take care of the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, and your index, middle, and ring finger will take care of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings respectively. Ideally, they shouldn't pluck any other strings other than the ones they've been assigned to. So for the C major 7, we're going to break this up. It's a 4-note picking pattern that we're just going to repeat. We have the bass note, then the 3rd string, and then we're going to pluck the 1st and 2nd, and then go back to the 3rd. So just 4 notes there. 1 and 2 and we repeat that again. And this is the first bar in total. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then we go to a D minor chord. We're playing the exact same picking pattern twice, except our bass note is now the open 4th string here for the D minor. So the D minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Then we go to our F chord. We're gonna slightly change our picking pattern here. So our bass note is the 6th string, and then we go 4th string, 3rd and 2nd, and then back to 4th. So 1 and 2 and then we go to a G chord. So you can just put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and our picking pattern's the same. So that bar. And then the final bar is the same as the first bar. So the verse finger picked sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Next we get to the chorus. We're going to start with an A minor chord here. Our picking pattern is just the bass note, 4th string, 3rd and 2nd, and back to the 4th string. And we play that twice. Then we go to a D minor, similar to how we played it in the verse. Then we go to a regular G chord like this. So from the D minor, just pivot around your ring finger here on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. We go bass note, 4th string, 3rd and 2nd, and back to 4th twice. Then we're going to go to a C chord, so not a C major 7. We're going to play this for one picking pattern, so bass note, 4th, 3rd and 2nd, and back to 4th string. So 1 and 2 and we'll stay on this C chord for this next half. We'll pluck bass note, 3rd and 2nd string, and then shift to a C/B. So we're going to put our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, pluck that, and then the 3rd and 2nd strings. So the second half. And the first line of tab in total. Now the second line of tab for this chorus is identical, except when we get to our 4th bar, we're going to play this C for 2 picking patterns. And the picking pattern for this C is bass note, 3rd string, 1st and 2nd, and then 3rd string. So the final bar. So the chorus in total will sound like this. And the only other thing you need to learn is the outro, which is just the G. We're going to pinch that and just hold out for the full bar and then end the song with a C. So that's it for this easy finger-picked version. So now I'll be doing 2 playthroughs of the song. I'll be doing one of the super easy version and then one of the finger-picked version. Big thanks to my friend Eric for lending his awesome vocals to this playthrough. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go.
How was I to know? It's a crazy thing. I showed you my hand, and you still let me in. And who was I to say that this was meant to be? The road that was broken brought us together. How was I to know? It's a crazy thing. I showed you my hand, and you still let me win. And who was I to say that this was meant to be? The road that was broken brought us together, and I know you could fall for 1,000 keys and hearts that will give you a diamond ring when I fold. You see the best in me, the Joker and the Queen. I was upside down from the outside in. You came to the table and you went all in with a single word and a gentle touch. You turned a moment into forever, and I know you could fall for 1,000 kings and hearts that could give you a diamond ring when I fold. You see the best in me, the Joker and the Queen. And I know you could fall for 1,000 kings and hearts that would give you a diamond rings when I fold. You saw the best in me, the Joker and the Queen. The Joker and the Queen.
Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here. Or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitarzerotohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.